下記者提問不多於2題嘅問題，先請行政長官。
早晨，我今日希望同大家去談及3件事情。首先，對於昨日3名女童被發現喺深水埗嘅家中遭受到家人嘅暴力致死案件，我同好多市民一樣，對於呢一宗家庭暴力嘅悲劇係感到傷心同埋難過嘅。社會福利署已經聯絡咗有關家屬，按佢嘅需要係提供適切嘅服務。社署昨日亦都聯同咗非政府機構喺深水埗設立咗流動服務站，以及透過社署嘅24小時熱線，為有需要嘅市民提供支援。另外，深水埗民政事務處昨日亦都第一時間聯同香港大學嘅專業人士喺區內舉辦講座，為有需要嘅市民提供情緒上面嘅支援。未來幾日會繼續喺區內舉辦相關嘅講座，去支援受影響嘅居民。另外，新家園協會會喺未來3日提供一條24小時嘅為少數族裔提供服務嘅支援熱線，去支援就呢件事情受到困擾嘅少數族裔家庭。我呼籲大家同心協力，多關心身邊嘅朋友同埋家人，更加要保護兒童。無論一個家庭裏邊發生乜嘢事情，暴力不但不能夠解決問題，更加只會增加問題，惡化問題。小朋友同每一個人一樣有生存權，冇人可以奪走佢嘅生命。我哋要保護佢哋，保護佢哋嘅生命。家庭暴力發生嘅背景同埋原因，往往係錯綜複雜，可以係牽涉感情問題、子女嘅撫養權問題、財務問題，又或者沉迷賭博、過度借貸等等問題。要有效解決呢啲問題，始終係要當事人尋求適切嘅支援同埋協助。所以，如果身邊嘅親友見到呢啲情況出現，最好係提醒有需要去求助嘅人呢，係尋求支援同埋協助。政府係關注家庭暴力嘅個案。如果有發現呢啲個案，除咗執法部門會採取應有嘅行動之外，社會福利署嘅保護家庭同埋兒童服務科會介入，評估個案嘅情況同埋需要，為有關嘅人士，包括受害人同埋佢嘅家人，以至施暴者，去提供一站式嘅支援服務，包括情緒同埋行為輔導、臨床心理服務、住宿服務、醫療服務，以及喺有需要嘅時候為兒童提供法定嘅保護。另外，社署同埋非政府機構嘅綜合家庭服務中心會按個人或者家庭嘅需要去提供支援嘅。不同專業嘅人士，包括社工、校長、老師、醫護以及醫務嘅人員、警務嘅人員，亦都會透過跨界別嘅合作介入同埋支援呢啲個案嘅。社署亦都資助非政府機構營辦家庭危機支援中心，例如向晴軒芷若園為面對家庭暴力嘅受害人提供24小時熱線、外展服務同埋短期住宿服務等等。另外，我想談及有關有人蓄意破壞器官捐贈計劃嘅卑劣行為。警方昨日拘捕咗4名嘅男子，涉嫌喺網上不誠實取用電腦，涉嫌喺網上用其他人嘅資料 包括
for the offence of using
被起
computer
底
with
人士嘅個人
dishonest
資料，
intent,
不誠實咁取消
with the
佢哋
use of
嘅器
information
官
obtained
捐
from
贈登記。
doxing acts, these
政府一直關注嘅係有
individuals
人蓄意去破壞器
applied
官捐贈呢個
with the
崇高理
register
念嘅
to
計劃。
withdraw from the
近日
registration,
大量嘅
we
異常個
condemn
案
such
出現，涉及
acts
有
which
3000
undermines the
多個
noble
從未登
cause.
記或者重
In
複
this
取消
recent
登記
incident,
嘅個案，
some 3,000
當中涉及個
deregistration
別嘅
applications
無恥之
were
徒，
received,
不誠實咁
Many
製造
of them
大量取
had
消
not
登記嘅假象，
had
製造
not been
破
registered
壞
in the
器官
first
捐
place.
贈
And
救人
these
計劃呢
despicable
個神聖嘅
offenders
精神。
undermined the
雖然我
system
相信
and
呢一啲害
undermined
群之馬
the
係屬
noble
於社會
cause
嘅極
of
少
organ
數，
donation.
但係社會應該
They are, of course,
義正
black sheep of the
辭
family.
直斥其非。
We must,
佢哋所用嘅
however,
手法同2019年黑
condemn
暴
their acts.
港版顏色革命嗰陣時嘅手法係好類似嘅。
They
首先
acted no
係
different than
假借
the
各種嘅理由，
rioters in the 2019 Black
挑撥
Clad
矛盾，
violence.
再
They
製造
started
不
to
符
incite
現實
hatred
嘅一啲現象，
using
再
different
喺網上去推動、
guises,
散播
and then
同埋發酵，
on the
去炮
internet
製大量
they
假象。
continued to
製造破壞。
spread rumors and
政府推動
false
器官
information.
捐贈係為咗拯救生命。捐贈器官
The purpose
由
of
市
organ
民自願
donation
作
is
決
to
定，
save lives.
亦都
It
可以
is up to
按意願
a
取
person
消。
to decide whether to
但係有人
donate the
弄
organs
虛作
after
假
death.，
以破
You
壞為
can
目的，
deregister at any time.
製造大量退出計劃嘅假象。我哋必須
Some
譴
unscrupulous
責呢一啲
individuals
無恥嘅行為。
operated a
政府
rumor
亦
mill
會
to
追究佢哋嘅法律
circulate
責任。
fake and false
器官捐
information.
贈登記冊
We will
自從喺
definitely
2008
pursue
年設立以
liabilities.
嚟，登記嘅人
The
數
organ
一直
donation
係持
register
續
was
增
set
加
up，in 2008, and the
14
number
年
of
間係
registrations
增加咗約
has
7倍，
continued to
由
increase,
2009年嘅
and it has increased by
45000多人，
sevenfold in the
增加
past
到而
14
家
years.
超過35
From
7,000多人，反映市民係支持捐贈器官
145,000
拯救生命呢個
registrations.
崇高
The
行
number
為
has
同埋
increased
精神
to
我哋都同內地
357,000
會繼續探討
registrations.
建立恆常器
Organ
官
donation is a
移植
selfless
互
and
助
noble
機制。
cause, and
個
we
目的
also
亦都係
will
拯救
explore
生
with
命。
the Mainland authorities
喺
on
呢
the
個
setting
機制
up of
之
a
下，
mutual assistance
喺香港捐
mechanism.
贈嘅器官
And under
必
this
須要
mechanism,
首先分
organs
配俾
donated in
香
Hong
港有
Kong
需要嘅病
must
人。
first
只係喺香港揾
be
唔到
allocated
適合嘅
to
病
local
人
patients.
接受呢一個器官移
only
植之
when no
後，
suitable local recipients can be
令
identified
到難得嘅活生生器官被棄置浪費，先至會
Will
啟動呢個機制，
the
提供
mechanism
俾
be
內地分配俾合適移植呢個器官嘅病人。
kick-started so that the
所以只有喺
live
某一
organs
啲器官捐
will
贈咗
not
之
go
後，
to waste
而香港
and will
係
be
揾唔
allocated
到
to
合
mainland
適
patients
接受呢個
instead.
器官
In other
移
words,
植嘅病人嘅時候，
only when
我
no
哋先會
suitable
啟動
patients
第二層
can be
嘅跨境器官
identified
移植互助機制，
for organ
以
donation
唔浪
and
費
receiving
呢
the
一啲
organ.
罕有嘅活生生器官，
Will
亦都
we
履行
make use of this
捐
mechanism
贈者
so as not to
崇高嘅
waste
大愛
the
理念，
organs so
救活
donated
另一個人。
so that we
大家都
can
知道，從
abide
呢一
by
個
the
機制，
selfless
香
spirit
港最
of
近
the
有
organ
一個
donor to
病
save
人，
lives.
因為有一個器官
As we all
喺
know,
內地係
recently
冇適合咁分配到，
a Hong
而獲
Kong
得移植喺
patient
佢嘅身上，
received
係
an
救
organ
咗一個兒童，
donated
令到佢
from the
同埋
mainland
佢嘅
under
家人
this mechanism,
可以再
since no
度過
mainland
正
patient
常嘅生活。
could be matched, so that
政府會
the
繼
life
續
of this
推廣器官捐贈，
patient
幫助病人，
is saved.
多管齊下
We will
咁
continue
推
to take a
動更多
multi-pronged
嘅公眾
approach
教育同埋宣傳，
to mount
務
public
求
education
讓
and
更多
publicity
輪候器官嘅病人
so
獲
that
得重生嘅機會。
those waiting in
第三
line will have a
係有
second
關終
chance
審法院
life.
昨日就車牌查冊嘅個案
The
作出
third
嘅
matter
裁
I'd
決，
like to speak on is
香港係一個
the Court of
法治
Final
社會，
Appeals ruling
政府
on
會按法律行事。
license
就終審
plate
法院嘅裁
inspection
決
case.
運輸
We
署、運輸
respect
及
the rule of
物流
law.
局會聯同
We
律政
respect
司
the CFA's
詳細
ruling.
研
The
究判詞，
Transport and Logistics
改
Bureau
進
and the
車
Transport
牌查
Department
冊
will
嘅程
carefully
序同埋指
examine
引，
the
以
judgment.
符合
We
裁
will
決
also
嘅要
update
求。
the relevant guidelines so as to abide by the judgment. The Hong Kong SAR government will rigorously follow up on the matter. This case shows that we respect the rule of law. It also guarantees the effective
跟
implementation
住
of
落
the
嚟咧係
basic
記者
law.
提問嘅時間啦。請記
The
者
floor
舉
is
手
now
示
open
意
to
啦。
questions.
請
Please
你
put
發
up your
問嘅時候
hand
咧，
if
先
you wish to
講
put
你嚟
questions
自
to the
邊
chief
一個傳媒
executive.
機
Before
構，
putting our
同埋
questions,
每位
please
記者咧提
identify
問
your
不
media
多於兩
outlet.
題嘅。
Please limit
先
yourself
請
to
左
no
手
more
邊
than
前
2
排欄記
questions.
者。
On the left, gentleman over there.
特首你好 ，TVB。
Good morning, I'm from
接
TVB.
連發生2宗命案啦，
We
政
have
府初步
seen
嚟睇，係咪相關嘅政
cases
策出現
involving
咗啲結構
fatalities
性
in a
問題？
row. Is there
短
a
期
structural
之內
issue
有啲
with the
咩
government's
幫
policies?
助工作可以盡快落實？
What short-term measures would there be to
咁多宗
address
悲劇，
that?
唔知
We
道
have
香港人
seen
情緒
one
都受到
tragedy
所
after
以會唔會
another.
有啲
Many
説
people
話
are
希望
emotionally
香港
disturbed.
講邊拉
What would you like to
啊
say to the people of
另外
Hong
就
Kong
係翠玉
to
案啦，其實政
encourage
府會
them?
唔會再
And on the case of Bao Choi,
再收緊呢個車牌嗰個查冊制度？
will there be
有啲
further
意見反映就話
tightening
公
of
司
the
查冊
vehicle
應該
registry
咁
search
似
system?
乎今次呢個
Now, there are
裁決
people also
特首你點
mentioning
睇
the company search system. What do you
我
think?
哋對於喺好短時間裏邊咧，
That
有
within
2件
a
嘅
short time,
慘案發
we
生
have
咧
seen
當然
2 tragedies.
好關注，亦都
We
係
are very
好難過。
concerned, and we are saddened
喺
by
我
what
哋整
happened.
體嘅針對呢一類事件嘅，包括我哋對於
For these incidents,
有精神健康需要幫助嘅人士，
and for those
以
with
及
mental health
係
needs
家暴嘅事情咧，
and
政府一向係
cases
關注
involving
亦都
domestic
係因為
violence,
制
we
度
attach
咗
importance to
不同
these
嘅
matters.
機制同埋
We have
系統
different
去應對
mechanisms and systems to
當
address
然
these
我
issues.
哋當事情發生嘅時候，從中我哋去檢視下有乜
Now,
嘢
with what
嘅
happened,
過程，
we will
我哋
review
再優化咧。呢個係政
the
府一貫嘅
procedures
精
and
神
workflow to see where we
我
can
哋
do
對
better.
於整體嘅
That's the
社會
principle
精
we
神
have always
健康
stuck to.
一直係關注。
And for mental health, it's something the government has attached importance to all along.
嘅努力，亦都係
In
不斷
promoting
去
mental
強化嘅
health, we will keep
我哋
stepping up
除
our
咗
work.
公營部門，即係話機管局醫管局以及
Now, there are
我
public
哋衛生署
Or statutory
一向提
bodies,
供
the
嘅服務
hospital authority
以及
and the
社會福利
Department of
署提供
Health
嘅
have
服務
been
之外咧，
providing
我哋亦都
services.
係
The
希望
social welfare
增加
department
公
also
私合
provides
作，
services.
盡
We're
量
also
將
trying to
我哋
promote
嘅
public-private
整體社會資源
collaboration.
共同去處理好喺呢方面。
We want to put both public and private
所以我
resources
哋
into
係推
addressing
動緊
these
喺
issues.
多方面嘅公私合作。
So we're
而
promoting
事實上喺私營
cross-sectoral
醫療體系方面咧
collaboration
亦都有
in
好多
private healthcare.
呢方面有心嘅醫療嘅護理嘅人員咧，
There are
係
committed
樂意提供協助。
healthcare professionals
喺我
and
哋
they're willing to
推
provide
動
help.
基層醫療嘅服務以及公私營合作呢方面
In
咧，
terms of primary
我哋係
healthcare and
不斷去
public-private
擴大
collaboration,
我哋整個網絡
we're
嘅。
trying to
亦都希望
expand the network.
喺醫療社福服務嘅不同嘅人士咧，
In
喺呢方面
medicine,
咧
social
係盡量
welfare,
大家努力
and
做
other
貢獻
sectors,
團
we
結
try
一致。
to get people to work
所以
together.
喺我就事件發生之後咧，已經提出咗
Now, with the incidents
第一
that
係
have
4個
happened, I
即時
proposed
我哋會強化嘅工作，
4 areas where
包
we
括
will
針對
strengthen our
喺
work.
鑽石山嘅
First,
事件
on what happened at
我哋係
Diamond Hill,
加強巡邏，去
there
增
will
加
be
市民嘅
stepped up
對
patrol
治安嘅信心，以及
to
咧係
give
檢
people
視
confidence
同
about
增
our
進
law and order
精
situation.
神
We will also be
健康
reviewing
需要協助或者治療嘅人士，我哋會檢視
the
個流程，
service
亦
procedures
都
for
會
those with
係
mental health
喺
needs,
盡快去展開我哋
and we will also
精神健康諮詢委員會嘅會議。
hold a meeting
去
soon
提供
for
一
the
啲建議，
Advisory
綜合晒所有
Committee
嘅
on
情況咧
Mental Health,
係向政府係作出一啲
and they will look
可
at
以
what
更加
happened.
提升呢方面服務嘅建議。
and
事實
give
上呢個禮拜
recommendations to the
亦都會
government.
係開會㗎啦。
This week there will be a meeting
當然
of the
係對於
Advisory
家暴嘅
Committee
事件，一向咧我哋係
on domestic
非常之
violence.
重視，亦都係
We
強
attach
調需要
importance
及
to
早
these
介入，
incidents
以
and
及
we stress
我
early
哋係多專
intervention.
業去提供服
And
務
we。need different disciplines,
每
professions
次
to
出
come
現呢一啲
together,
個案咧，當然
work
我哋嘅
together.
心情係沉重嘅。
Every time this kind of
我
thing
哋亦都希
happens,
望每次喺
we
檢
have a
視
heavy
個案
heart.
裏邊，再去揾到一啲更好嘅
and we will look for
措施咧，去
ways
強化嘅。但係
do our work better.
去處理呢一類型嘅涉及整體社會共同關注亦都要
These are matters
支援
of
嘅咧，
concern,
包括
and
我
we
哋
need a community-wide
家人守望相
approach.
助。
We need family members to look out for one another, families look out for one
整體
another.
去處理不同嘅需要
We should all work
幫助嘅
together
個
with the
係重要嘅。
government,
所以
and this is important.
我希望係呼籲大家
So
共同
I
係有一
urge everyone
個愛心、守望相助、
look out for
互
one
相
another,
提醒對
show
方，
love,
亦都係見到有人需要
pay greater
求助嘅
attention
咧
to one
除
another.
咗
If
提
you
醒
see
佢
someone
亦都
who
可
may
以
need
向
help,
有關嘅部門
give them a heads
咧
up.
提供資料。政府一
Also
向
go to the
都
relevant
係以盡
departments
早介入
to provide
多專
information.
業。
We have
盡量
always
去
stressed
就
early
每個人需要咧
intervention,
係提供協助，
interdisciplinary help
去做到
in providing
希望係達到
assistance.
盡善盡美嘅。
That way,
咁我哋呢
can
方面
do
亦都
better.
要多聽意見。
and we
個
will
目
also
的
listen to
同社
views.
會各人士一樣，我哋希望咧令到喺處理呢方面嘅不同需要咧，
That
係
way,
更加係到位有效。
we can do an even better job
至
in
於係
addressing
我
the
哋
needs.
去就車牌查冊
On the
嘅
vehicle
程序
registry
咧，
search,
剛才我都講咗，我哋會按住終審法院
as
嘅
I
裁
said,
決咧，
we will
係去審視
follow the ruling
喺
of
呢
the
方
Court
面
of
嘅
Final
程序
Appeal
同
and
埋指
review
引咧
our
係點樣可以
procedures
改進
and
嘅。
guidelines to look for
而
ways to
類
do
似
better.
呢方面嘅查冊涉及其他嘅部門咧，
Now, for
亦都會按
searches
住同樣
involving
嘅
other
精神咧
departments,
去審視下
we will abide by the same
邊方面
spirit
係
in
需要作
reviewing
出改進嘅，我哋都
where
會
we
去認
can
真處
do
理。
better, and then we will deal
我必
with the
須強調
matter in earnest.
今次嘅裁決
I want
正
to
正反映
stress
咗
that this
香港
ruling
嘅司法
goes
制
to
度
show
嘅公平公正。
there's
同埋我哋對於
fairness
法治
and
精神嘅
impartiality
重視
in our
同埋尊
judicial
重。
system, and we attach importance to
下一
our
位提
rule of
問，
law
咁提一提請
and
提問嘅記者
respect it.
係每位提不多於兩題嘅問題嘅。
A reminder,
右
please
手
limit
邊後
yourself to
排
just
男
two
記者。
questions. On the right-hand side, this reporter.
Hi, good morning. This is from South China Morning Post. Over the weekend, 2 dozen of people have been arrested in North Point and Causeway Bay, apparently in relation to the June 4th, but they didn't really say anything to suggest overturning the government. So could you explain clearly now, after those arrests, what wrong with their behaviors that warrant the enforcement actions? And was the national security law invoked, or is just about unlawful assembly because these are individuals, apparently? And why the government did not specify beforehand about these consequences? Because there was really nothing specific from you or other officials to warn people about what would happen on their actions.
Thank you for your questions. Very detailed. Thank you.
Okay.
I think the government position is very clear. Anybody must act in accordance with the law, and they are responsible for what they do. And the law is already very well clearly stated in Hong Kong. In all public events, then of course the law governing these events include the Public Order Ordinance and also laws that govern activities that may relate to incitement, disorderly conduct, etc., etc. The government position is very clear. Anybody must be acting in accordance with the law, and all such cases will be dealt with in accordance with the law based on the actual circumstances. And the police will continue to deal with such matters in accordance with these principles.
時間關係咧，我哋答今日最後一位提問嘅右手邊後排嘅女記者。Matthew 隔離位。
特首你好，鳳凰衛視記者兩條問題提問。琴日新水埗發生咁樣嘅慘劇咧，特區政府係地區公訴之後，會唔會區議會關愛隊都會幫手解決呢啲長期存在嘅社會問題？咁第二條問題想問下特首，鑽石山案之後咧，警方琴日都拘捕咗一名男子持刀，有意圖傷人嘅。咁想問下政府之後會唔會進一步對攻擊性武係有規管？唔該晒。
對於喺社會發現嘅不同嘅倫常事件， 又或者
on the use of offensive
因為
weapons.
個別嘅
In relation to
涉及精神健康
family tragedies
而產生嘅一啲案件呢，當然啦，我哋
and
都係好
cases
痛心，亦都
involving
好重視。
mental health
我哋除
issues,
咗係
we
會
do
依
have
法
a
處
heavy
理
heart.
有
We
關
attach
嘅刑
importance
事行為之外
to
呢，
tackling these
當然更
cases.
重要嘅呢，我哋
On
係
top of
希望
enforcement,
係有一個預防同埋援助，令到任何有需
we
要
also need to
去
take
接受支援嘅
a
人士呢
preventive
得到
approach
需要嘅支援
so
嘅。
that we can provide assistance to those in
喺咁
need.
短時期有兩件受到社會咁關注嘅事件發生呢，
Two
我哋當
tragedies
然政
happened
府
within a short
係
period
會
of
好積極
time.
咁
They've
喺
sparked
不同嘅領
widespread
域
concern
點
in
樣
the
強化嘅措
community.
施呢，我哋都會
And the government
係努力工作嘅。
will be
亦都係咁
striving
呢，我
to
喺鑽石
enhance the
山
relevant measures
嘅慘劇發生之後呢，我都宣布咗
after the
4
Diamond
項
Hill
積極嘅措施，
tragedies
包
happened.
括呢
I
警方會加強喺
announced
地
that
區
4
嘅巡邏
immediate
確
measures
保
will be put
市
in
民對
place.
治安有信
The
心。
police will
另外呢，
step
亦
up
都會
patrol
檢視
in the
我哋
urban
喺
areas
處
to
理有
salvage
精神健康
confidence in
需
the
要
public.
幫助嘅人。
Will
我哋
also
對於整個流
review
程
the
我哋會檢視。
services
再
and
者呢，亦
procedures
都會要求
for
精神健
psychiatric
康諮詢委
patients.
員會呢盡快開會，亦都會喺禮拜五開會
I would
去
also
作
call
出
for
一啲建
a
議。
meeting of the
希望我哋
Advisory
綜合
Committee on
咁睇
Mental
晒
Health,
整
and they
個
will do so this
喺涉及
Friday,
精神健康嘅情況呢，係有一
so as
啲
to
更加全面、
explore
更加
more
安全
comprehensive
同埋
ways,
更加有效嘅方法。
safer, effective
喺
ways
涉
to
及
deal with mental
家庭暴
health
力方面
issues.
當然我哋係一向都係關注
In
嘅，
relation
亦
to
都
family
喺
tragedies,
早介入
this issue
早
has
援
always
助
been close to
同埋
our
多
heart.
專業部門
We
共
take
同
the
去處
early
理所涉及可能不同嘅問
intervention,
題
early
咧，
assistance
我哋
approach.
係建立咗機制，亦都
We
有
have a mechanism
不同嘅
coordinating the
專
work
業
of
人士
different government
以及
departments.
社會
We
機
also
構
have the
咧
participation
係好樂
of
意提供協助
professionals
嘅。
and
喺
organizations
呢方
in
面咧，
the
我會不
process
斷去總
to
結
provide
經驗啦，
assistance.
去睇下再強化
We will
不同嘅
continue
措施
to
同埋不同嘅環
evaluate
節。
the situation
但我亦
to
都
make
希望大家
enhancements on
明白，
different
就
policies
社
and
區
measures.
係我哋大家一齊生活嘅地方。
I also appeal to
我
everyone
哋係應該係互相
that
去
Hong
幫助對
Kong
方。所以如
is
果
our
有
home.
任何
We
人
live in the
佢
community.
因為
We
個人
should
嘅
help
情況
each other out.
需要援助，我哋應該係提醒佢，亦都如
So
果喺
we should
需要嘅情
remind
況
those
咧
in need to get
話
help.
俾有關嘅部門聽。
And
我
if
哋係
need
希
be,
望
we should also
盡早
inform
介
the
入，
relevant
去盡
government
早幫佢哋
departments.
先至可以解決
Only
到
by
有
early
關人士嘅問題。
intervention and assistance can
當
we
然有
help
關人
address
士
the
佢有自
issues
己個人嘅理
concerning these
由，或者佢亦
individuals.
都不醒覺咧。
Now,
我
some
哋
people
係
may
作為
not have
親友
insight.
都
They
係
may
提醒
have
佢
other
重要，
reasons not to
同埋
get
亦
help.
都可以
But as
去
family members, it
將
is
呢啲資料
important
提
to
供
remind
俾
them
有
to
關
get
嘅
help.
部門，
We should
又
also
或者
pass on
社會機
information
構、
to the
社
relevant
工等
government
等嘅。
departments
我哋係應該係
and
同心
social
協力咧，
workers and
去
relevant
維護我哋
organizations.
整體
We should make a
喺社會
joint
嘅關愛
effort
嘅。
to
至於喺地區嘅
build
關
a
愛
caring
隊，當然
society.
喺呢
As
方
for
面
district care
亦
teams,
都可以發揮作用嘅。
they do have a
我哋亦
role
都
to
係希
play
望關愛隊咧喺整個社區去熟悉、了解不同嘅
at the
情況，
community level.
從而
District care teams
喺
are
問題
familiar
嘅
with
出現，或者當問題出現咗而
the
未
ins and
嚴重嘅
outs
時候咧，
in the
我哋及
community.
早係幫手去支援嘅。
A
我亦
preemptive
都係
approach can be
因為
taken to
咁
provide
而
early
係成立關愛
assistance.
隊，因為關愛隊
This
佢
is
係最
after all
屬
the
於最
purpose
熟
of
悉社
setting up
區，
district care
從而
teams.
咧係更
They
加
are
容易揾
familiar
到
with
一啲隱
community
藏個
affairs,
盡早
and
係
they
提
will be
供幫
good
助。
at
咁呢方
identifying
面
hidden
咧，
cases
我哋必然
so
係
as
會
to
希望
provide
關愛隊係發
assistance
揮
as
作用。
early as
同時
possible.
有任
So
何
we do
喺
want
其
to
他方
leverage
面
on district
可以
care
強
teams.
化我哋嘅支援措施嘅，我亦都係
There are
好願意
also other
聽意見。
ways to enhance the existing measures. I'll be happy to listen to views.
我希望喺我哋精神健康諮詢委員會開咗會之後咧，盡
The
快俾
Advisory
意見我哋。
Committee on Mental
等我哋
Health
喺呢方
will
面
convene a
大
meeting.
家除咗
I
係
do
政
hope
府
that
可以做
they
咩
can
工
make
作咧，
recommendations to
亦
the
都有啲
government
信息可以我
as soon
哋
as
強化
possible
到
after the
俾
meeting has been
社會
held,
各界人士咧
so
去
that
共
we
同
can
關注。
hammer
希望
home
我
this
哋一
message
齊
in the
喺一個關
community
愛
that
共
we
融
will
嘅
step up our effort
理念之下咧，
and that we will make a joint effort to build a loving and caring society.
今早提問到呢度，多謝大家。
That's the end of the briefing. Thank you.